Hey everybody, you know what time it is. It's my favorite day of the week. New Comic Wednesday, October 30th, 2019. I'm Tony Varela. Today I'm Deadpool, and this is Yogi Yokes. Today he's Joker. We got a big old fat comic day coming up for you, so you better buckle up. It's gonna be a big one. Woo! So my little Yogi, I knew he was dressing up as the Joker today, and my comic shop had this Year of the Villain. It's one per retailer, so a pretty rare issue, and that is the Year of the Villain Joker #1. And woo! That cover is awesome, right, buddy? Yogi, I'm glad you're dressed as the Joker, because you are always wearing a big old smile. I love you, little guy. Another comic I got in the mail was Spider-Gwen #1. That is a beautiful Greg Horn, cover D, mail order only, baby. And that one is a low print run and sexy as heck. I've been seeing this print at Comic Cons for the longest time, and I've been dying for him to finally do a cover with it, and so he has done it. And he has really, really done it. That is a beauty. So, from Antarctic Press, we got Punchline #8. I ordered this book a long time ago. In fact, I've ordered several of these Punchline books and never got them. This is the first one I've ever gotten. It's written by Bill Williams, and Matthew Weldon is the artist. And originally, that had gotten a lot of buzz. That comic has calmed down considerably. But this is the Patriot variant, and that's got Rags on there as well. So, first time she's ever been on another cover. So, there's some spec value to that. I love this title. Valiant, Bloodshot, #2, written by Tim Seeley, and that Brett Booth art is sick. Woo, I love that art inside, man. You gotta check this title out. And Bloodshot is hot right now. That 0 and #1 are going through the roof on eBay, and if you've seen that trailer for Bloodshot, you know why. It looks pretty good, but is he gonna be white or is he gonna be regular colored the whole time? That's kind of the whole deal of Bloodshot, right? Also, on YouTube, there's a video called Ninjak versus the Valiant Universe, and they portray Bloodshot in that movie kind of how I would have expected him to be done. So I hope they get there. I don't know how that movie's going to be. So from DC, we got Deceased #6 of 6. Tom Taylor doing the writing on that. We got Trevor Hairsine doing the art, and that is a sick Mark Brook cover. Now, I left at the store a Matina cover. It had, what's his name? Not Doomsday. I can't remember the guy's name. Anyway, it was not as good as some of his other covers, and that Mark Brooks cover was sick. So, from DC Black, we got these oversized issues, and this is Haleen #2. The writer, artist, and cover artist, all done by Stepan Sajic, and his work is killer. Always loved his art, but that first issue was a really great read. Really nice origin story to Harley. Really get to see some of the method behind her madness. We got Joker Killer Smile #1, written by Jeff Lemire, and Andre Sorrentino is doing the art inside. And her art is very stylistic. Hard to compare that to anybody. Maybe Mike Deodato Jr., I don't know. But that Kaare Andrews cover, woo! Woo! That cover is dope. Almost as good as that Ryan Brown one I showed you last week. Love me some Ryan Brown. So we got The Last God #1, written by Philip Kennedy Johnson, and he's got 2 titles this week that he's written. And we got a Ricardo Federici art on the cover and interiors. Federici is dope. Very similar in art style to Esad Ribic. And you'll get to see some of his work today as well. Next up, we got the Death of Superman, Tales from the Dark Multiverse. Now, this isn't regular continuity, but there's no telling whether this could show up in regular continuity at some point. But we got Jeff Loveness doing the writing, and Brad Walker, if you followed his work when he was filling in on Detective, his work is dope. So that's the real reason I got this book, and it looks like it's going to be a cool read. Lee Weeks is doing the cover with Brad Anderson as well. That's it for DC. We got Marvel. We got Conan the Barbarian. Jason Aaron doing the writing on that. We got Esad Ribic doing the art, and as I told you, his art is fantastic. Also, if you're not up on King Thor, he's doing the interiors and cover art on that book, and it is dope. I mean, dope. Great art, great covers, great read, trifecta, get it. Got it? Good. So, we got Marvel Zombies, written by Philip Kennedy, Philip Kennedy Johnson, excuse me, same one that wrote the Last God. And that's an Inhyuk Lee cover. That's all I needed to know. Inhyuk Lee cover. That cover is sick. And it's got my boy Deadpool on it too. Next up, we got Red Goblin, Red Death. We got Bob Fee doing the writing on that. We got Pete Woods doing the art. And we got Philip Tan doing the regular cover A. Also, there's a 1 in 50 Ryan Brown variant. I ordered it on eBay because I didn't expect my comic shop to get it. Well, they got it. But anyway, I already ordered it. So in a few days, I'll post that on my Instagram, or I'll probably also put it in next week's video as well. You know I love me some Ryan Brown, my favorite new artist going right now. So from Venom, we got number 19, written by Donnie Cates. Ivan Coelho doing a great job on the art. Him and Stegman have been sharing duties on that. And Stegman is awesome, so it's hard to back that guy up. But Ivan Coelho is doing a really great job. We got a Hyung Lee cover. That is the MJ variant, and it is by my man, Ryan Brown. Love his art. That is one of the best MJ covers I've seen. Most of them have been trash. So last week I showed you about 4 Ryan Brown covers. Next week I'll have that Red Goblin, Red Death, 1 in 50 variant to show you as well. So be looking out for that. And then last from Marvel, in the last issue of 12, Ed Brisson doing the writing, Mike Henderson doing the art. We got Dead Man Logan number 12. The only thing bad I can say about this book have been the Decline Shelby covers, but everything else has been excellent. And if you don't know, I buy a lot of covered books, but no matter what, I always read a book, and that's the way I get on a lot of titles that maybe I might not have found. Anyway, so if you got any questions about books, or if you want to know if you should sub or snub something, please shoot me a comment, and I'll be happy to answer you. So some indie books that I didn't get tonight. We had first stop on the Red Line. We had Safe Sex and Vampire State Building, which is drawn by the artist that does Walking Dead. So there is some spec value in that, but I had to make some cuts today. We got also from DC Black, Basket Full of Heads, and there was a really nice Middleton cover that I didn't get, and the regular cover was cool too. We also had a Batman annual as well as Batman and the Outsiders, but I'm a bit Batman out right now. You know what I'm saying, Yogi? You're tired of the Batman too, ain't you? Ain't you, Yokes? Oh, also from Marvel, we had Excalibur number 1. Not so much. The art didn't look good. The story inside looked kind of bland. And I really hope we don't lose that momentum that Jonathan Hickman created with House and Powers of X, because those series were dope and really ignited the fire of X-Men again. So, so far, the 2 issues that I've seen so far have been a bit of a letdown, to be honest. We also had Contagion. Just seemed kind of a cheap rip-off of Deceased or something. And we also got the Marvel Zombies anyway. And then Silver Surfer Black, I think it was ending today, or maybe it's the last of the story arc, but there's been a lot of spec value in that book, but man, I have not been enjoying the interior art of that at all, man. God, I just can't take it. It's just the worst. It's just the worst, man. Hey, that's it. Hey, also, before I forget, I want to give a shout out to Rican and his comics. Check out his YouTube channel. He's got about 1,000 subscribers. A lot of good stuff on his channel. And he gave me a little shout out last week and really helped boost my channel. So thank you so much, Rican and his comics. I really appreciate you. And please look down, like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your kids, tell your wife to watch Comic TV every Wednesday to see Tony D and Yogi Yogs tell you about all the hottest comics and variant covers. Appreciate you. We'll see you next time, and happy Halloween to you.